And the terrain is really fun. It's all like really skiable. Oh, shoot. Whoa.
For Caleb and Nikki O'Connor, New Hampshire is their wilderness playground. Yes! The couple from Lincoln, along with their dog Buddy, have gained a following on YouTube under the name That Mountain Moment, showing fun outdoor activities.
Good.
Look at all
Good job.
those mountains over there.
Yeah, you got Mount Washington right over there.
So we like to trail run and hike and, backcountry ski. We love doing that stuff in New Hampshire, and so we sort of felt compelled to start sharing that so other people could see what's available to do that maybe they just didn't think of.
Goodbye, little town of Lincoln, New Hampshire. Hello, adventure.
Several years back, they found a new way to seek out adventure.
Because that's probably one of the prettiest roads I've ever seen in New Hampshire.
By far.
Yeah.
They latched on to a hot new trend and started riding something called gravel bikes, a rugged ride that allowed them to take dirt trails and forest roads, even pack camping gear.
And you load the thing up with some camping gear, and you're doing that for a couple days. You pack some food, and you've got this adventure, and you're just seeing like the little nooks and crannies in New Hampshire that I never even thought of. We never thought of it until we started doing stuff like this.
The Wahoo's going crazy beeping at me, and that can only mean one thing. Some dirt and a little bit of vert.
Using GPS to track routes, they love discovering new areas, which often includes hitting impassable roads and turning around, but that's part of the fun. On two skis or two wheels, they hope to inspire others to find their own adventure.
I think that the channel is a good tool for people who aren't sure, like, well, what is this route going to be like? Well, I can just look right here. They did this route, and it's on this episode, and you can kind of get an idea of what you're looking at.
To understand what a gravel bike is, here's a little primer. Road bikes are those light, skinny bikes you see on the roads. Mountain bikes are heavier with bigger tires made for trails. Gravel bikes kind of do both, distance and dirt.
I describe them as kind of the ultimate exploration bike.
Eric Donnell runs DG Cycle Sports in Epping, where they sell all kinds of bikes, but gravel bikes have been hot. Even Eric's gets a lot of use.
And as you can see, it definitely sees a lot of use. Real mud, real dirt on it. They're extremely comfortable, first and foremost, and very stable handling. They're still pretty efficient on the road.
Eric says a gravel bike is designed to allow for some speed thanks to the lighter weight, but also more stability thanks to wider tires.
It has a little bit wider tire than most. It has lots of clearance around here, so you can run pretty wide tires if need be.
DG Cycle also hosts group events, which, yes, includes gravel rides.
I think gravel is going to be very much here to stay, and its popularity is going to increase quite a bit more over time as more and more people discover it.
In this wave of gravel excitement, more gravel events are popping up too, like Raid Rockingham in Newmarket. What started in 2012 now has hundreds of gravel riders coming out each spring to cruise New Hampshire's seacoast, on and off the pavement, including Megan Underhill.
We just did the Raid Rockingham, which is a gravel ride out in Newmarket, New Hampshire. And yeah, we got a really fast course time.
We caught up with her here in Auburn, where she once again was riding her gravel bike.
It's really popular, yeah. It seems a little safer than riding on the paved roads, so that's kind of appealing.
This group is called State 9 Racing. It's a mix of pros and amateurs who love riding all kinds of bikes together.
They've evolved just picking up riders from lunch rides, networking with different bike clubs, and next thing you know, we're, I think we're about 75 strong plus.
The group hosts and competes in bike races, but they also gather for social rides, too.
We're just doing our weekly Tuesday night ride. Sometimes they're road rides, sometimes they're gravel rides.
Club president Andy Gould says it was about 10 years ago. More members started gravel riding. And since then, it's exploded.
It's my go-to. It's my go-to. If I want to get away from cars, jump on a gravel road with this bike. If I don't want to get too crazy in the woods, jump on the gravel bike, hit the country roads.
The team welcomes members of the public on their weekly rides. Yeah, that's me way in the back. Thanks to the gravel versatility, we took a route with some trails, some pavement, and some dirt roads.
You can do a short 10-mile ride, or you can do 100 miles, and you have a great day out on the gravel bike. And just a nice to switch it up, you know? We like to mountain bike, we like to road ride, but it's nice to have the gravel bike as an option too.
Gravel travel seems to be here to stay, so get used to seeing bikes like these in unlikely places.
Do you ever get questions when you ride through the woods or pop out on one of those things? Does everybody say, what are you doing on one of those bikes out here?
Do get that question sometimes, yeah, especially if you pop out on a mountain bike trail, like, hey, how'd you ride that trail on a gravel bike? Yeah.